daily reading sections. They've always been tough for me. There's so much stuff on there, and it's real easy to miss something important.
I thought you'd say that. Listen, I bought a chart and I plotted today's trip. Would you be willing to check out a lowly student?
Well, I sure would, Sarah. Come on, let's go to the airport. I'll look over your plan, and we can check the weather.
Then it's off to Cedar Key and some of that great seafood.
This is real good work, Sarah. Looks like you've plotted it just fine. You even had to turn the chart over. What altitude have you selected?
Well, since we're heading southeast, I set us up at 3,500 feet.
Good. Now remember, odd fellows live in the east.
I hadn't heard that, but I see what you mean. Odd numbered altitude 0 to 179, odd fellows east. That is neat, thanks.
Yeah, they used to teach us all sorts of ways to remember things like that. And look, you've obviously put a lot of time and effort into this. I haven't plotted a course like this for years. You're not going very high. Is there a reason for that?
I guess I like to stay close to the ground.
Well, that's pretty normal for a beginning pilot. But you know, when you get your private license, you'll probably fly direct more often than not. It's quicker and cheaper than flying around Robin Hood's barn. You know, the Bonanza we'll be flying is equipped with LORAN and GPS, so flying direct's a piece of cake. Believe me, it's a lot easier than this stuff.
I suppose, but don't you like to know that you could still plot a course with a map and compass if you had to?
Well, sure, and I can do it. But you know, it's like a lot of things in aviation. We have learned a few things since the Wright brothers. The FAA sometimes forgets that. Now look here. I'm going to show you what we're going to be doing coming home.
Isn't this chart kind of old? My instructor said that they have to be current.
Well, the way I figure it, the terrain hasn't changed in a million years or so, so we'll just climb to altitude and go straight.
This is some good stuff. Oh, I wish we could stay and watch the sunset.
Yeah, that would be nice. But I'd rather get going before it gets too dark. We could stay low and fly up the coastaway and watch the sunset from the air. Let's go.
Isn't it?
You bet it is. You know, the sights you're going to see as a pilot are going to put you among a pretty elite group.
Well, I'm ready. Where are we?
Let's see. We're 110 miles out. We'll arrive in 50 minutes.
You've got to show me how that thing works.
I'd be glad to. After you've passed your check ride. You know, those things are fantastic. Checkpoints are a thing of the past. That thing costs money, but it has more than paid for itself in fuel savings alone.
We should be crossing the coastline pretty soon. Huh, it looks like we're going to miss that Class E airspace we went through at Cross City on our way down.
Class E, C, B. I wish they'd stick to the old classifications.
What's the matter, Uncle Jerry? Old dog can't learn new tricks?
Be nice to your elders, young lady.
Uncle Jerry, what's this circle?
What circle? That wasn't on any of my charts. What's going on?